Darrell, the first question, have you got nothing out of that one?
Yeah, but we didn't, because we didn't take our chances. Very, very frustrating afternoon for us this afternoon. I'm not going to be too critical of my players, that's for sure, because they haven't left anything out on the pitch. And if there's a way to lose a game, you lose the game, giving absolutely everything, and we did that. But I don't think we'd have scored if we'd have continued playing. A little bit of bad finishing, a little bit of unfortunateness as well. But certainly want to be our day today.
Must be encouraged, A, by the number of chances he's creating, and B, by the number of different players who are creating them.
Yeah, and I've said all along, I haven't been chasing many games as a manager, but I like to roll the dice. I'd rather get beat 2-3, 4-0, if I'm honest with you, than not fight and chase to get back in the game. I put more forward-thinking players on. That's what I do. I have been unstuck by that, but that's the way I like to approach it, and we just couldn't find that equaliser today.
All was going well, and you were looking likely to get an equaliser until the sending off of Christian Montano. What was that for?
Yeah, it looked like lack of discipline. Christian's. I get sick of saying it to him, to be honest with you. He has a mechanism in his head where he loses his head, and that's why it's going to cost him in his pocket. He'll be fine. I don't like lack of discipline on that matter. Just got to keep yourself right, and it's something that he's always struggled throughout his career. And I'd like to say the penny drops with him at times, but it doesn't. But Monty's done well for me. It's just that lack of discipline at times, and then obviously makes things very difficult.
Is discipline something you're looking at across the whole squad, or are you reasonably happy with the discipline?
I want winners, I want fighters and scrappers, but don't be picking up silly yellow cards and red cards for it was a frustrating game. I didn't think the referee had a very good performance, but and you just got to control that, certainly out on the pitch. I'd rather be picking up the yellows on the sidelines than my players. They got to control that, because when you're a man down, it makes it even harder.
Montano was in because James Gibbons was injured. Just what's the severity of that injury?
Yeah, not good news at all. Gibbo's hamstring that he's had ongoing issues with throughout the course of the season, so that was a body blow. The result today is a body blow. But how can I put it? I think that's the perfect thing. If you're going to lose a game that way. We did that today, and we take it on the chin, and we try and finish the last game of the season on a high.
Made a change or two behind the scenes when it comes to fitness and medical. Are you hopeful that in the summer they can get the James Gibbons problem sorted?
Yeah, I mean, listen, he trains. We do everything right. I monitor everything in training. Sometimes it's unfortunate. It's obviously a weakness area in his hamstring that's causing that problem. Hopefully we can rectify it properly over the summer, and that he comes back stronger. But I feel for the lad. He's a great lad, a real warrior, a real winner. So we'll rally around him, pick him up.
Tom Pope, Harry McCurdy, both coming on as substitutes, both playing like they had a point to prove today.
Well, I said it all along. I said it before the game. We don't want to let ourselves down in these last two games in the performance. Can't guarantee results, and we didn't get the result today. But the performance can be guaranteed. The effort and the commitment can be guaranteed, and I think we did that. I've got to be honest in my assessment. I think we did everything but score.
But players like Tom and Harry, who are out of contract, is there any more they can do at this stage, any of those players, to persuade you otherwise now?
Like I said, we've been on a real fantastic run, and I love winning games. I didn't make many changes today, did I? So it's been difficult for the lads that haven't played the minutes, because the team's been doing so well, and tried to continue that theme, to be honest, and it's worked well for us. So what I will say is they've come on and done well, because their effort and attitude in training, like I've touched on, has been outstanding. The intensity of yesterday's training session was first class. So they've been chomping at the bit, and they've come on, and there was a couple of good sub performances coming on there.
Is there anybody who you're looking at on your team sheet with a question mark still next to them?
Yeah, because I've been absolutely honest with my thought process all the way along. It would be judged and assessed. Obviously, we're coming towards the last game of the season. Hopefully, I get a few more answers of where we need to be the back end of next week, and those decisions will be made. There'll be a few sleepless nights, because some lads have done fantastic for me. But those decisions have to be made, and I'm under no illusions that we have a lot of work to do here as a football club. I think people get carried away, if I'm honest. The carriedaway.com. I think we have a reality that this is a real tough league to get out of. I know how to get out of this league, and you've got to be not counting your wins, shall we say. You've got to treat every game spot on. Okay, and The players deservedly get the plaudits. My most pleasing aspect is the players didn't just come out here for a Saturday afternoon stroll. They give everything, and that's important. That my group's not getting carried away. We're not getting carried away. I certainly never ever get carried away, because that's what can happen in football.
Hard luck today. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.